YouTube, I'm back. Now, I've been working on my little base. It's coming along a lot slower than what I had originally intended, but I received another phone call from the Sunbeam, I think it's called. Anyway, they're going to attempt to land. Now, just about everyone who's ever seen this game would know exactly what's going to happen next. I'm not going to spoil it to anyone who doesn't, but I'm just going to go ahead and meet the Sunbeam at the landing site. Now, the landing site is this island. I can't remember if it's the one that's floating or the one that's not. Anyway, there's this huge alien artifact on there. I'm sorry it's taken so long. I actually wanted to make a battery for my little sea glider thing, but I accidentally hit the wrong button and used my only copper ore. And now I can't make a battery. I mean, I had all the ingredients there. And then when I went to make it, I used it, so that sucks. So I should make it with plenty of time to spare. There are some hostiles on the island as well. There are these jumping spider things that were just weird. Surprisingly, it was very hard for me to find bloody glass and just about anything, really. It's like I've tapped out all the resources in my general area, and I now have to go out much further to find anything. I was like, I was complaining about how much titanium I had, and there was always quartz, and now I cannot find any for the life of me. So this island is coming up relatively soon. I am starting to sort of calculate the fact that it's got to come a lot closer than what I originally thought about time-wise. Nope, no it's not actually. No, it seems to be speeding up. The thing's a bit glitchy. Still very boring. I should actually be going down here and looking for resources, but my inventory's full, so there's no real point now. Anyway, my base was quite difficult to really understand the concept behind building it. It wasn't that difficult. It just took me a little longer than what I had anticipated, but I have figured it out and are making good progress. It's just that I could not find, for the life of me, find quartz, and then I removed the actual hutch to connect another component to it, and then I locked myself out and did not have enough. This is the island. Is it the floating island? No, this is just a regular island. Those rocks look like they're floating, but they're not. Massive energy signature detected, cannot identify. So it basically detected something charging up. You see why there's this massive alien structure. And those are those bloody spiders. I I'm acting like they're a huge pain in the ass to me, but this is the first time I've encountered them. I've just seen other people, you know, verse them, and they always have such a pain in the ass time dealing with them. Here we are. So this is the site. And this is the alien artifact. As you can see, it is huge. Less than 1 minute until we have contact with the sunbeam. It's frozen. Oh, good. Started to panic then. I don't have an artifact. Hey, don't do that.
Attention, patching in a local broadcast from the sunbeam.
I don't believe it. There's someone down there. Aurora, survivor. We have your PDA signature. I don't know how you walked away from that wreck, let alone survived since then. But we'll be happy to bring you on board and hightail back to Federation space. Stand back. We're approaching the landing site now. Breaking atmosphere in 5, 4, 3...
Must have a really thin atmosphere.
No, the red spike. From this planet?
Ta-da! Fireworks. So those pieces will eventually come down, and then we can even salvage them as we explore the game. As I've said before, we've only explored a very small percentage of the game itself. It's huge. And yeah, now those pieces are gonna hit the ground, hit the ocean, and then we can explore them. Even happened. So what we're going to do is we found this little device here. Scan it. Alien artifact. Identifying terminal. Just looking for that little alien data. Here we go, alien artifact. Algae grown on the exterior of the device indicates that it was abandoned hundreds of years ago. Despite its age, its power source appears to be functional. It may be compatible with the other alien technologies. I wonder if we can pick it up. I'm pretty sure we can pick it up. I think I did pick it up when I scanned it. So we need to find one of those little data pads. Now there's something else on the island. There is some kind of teleporter. That's how these aliens get around. They're still around, or at least one or two of them is still around. At least one is still hanging around. You see, the whole concept behind it was that some sort of biological... Ooh, found it. Pretty, isn't it? Some sort of alien race has contracted a very nasty virus, and it's basically killing billions of them, and will basically lead to their extinction unless they can figure out a way to stop it. This planet was basically a hidden research facility in the means to, you know, save their species. This is a research facility designed to test and find a way to cure said virus. And you've noticed that a couple of the specimens in the water are showing signs of infection. Well, that's because their little facility got busted into by a big leviathan or some huge creature that they decided to test on. Long story short, if the virus got out, the plans are basically a failure, and who really knows if they're still working on the cure and still trying to, even if their species is still around. Who really knows? But that's the case. That's the reason why all this stuff is here. And we know for a fact that one of them is still around. He's equipped with teleportation technology, which allows him to get anywhere he needs to be, to all these different facilities around the planet. Lithium. Oh crap, I am getting surrounded here. It's making the sound that it's actually hitting someone, but it's not actually attacking. Well, I'm going to make this the end of the episode, and then the next episode will be exploring this island a little bit better. Like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already, and please leave a tip on what you think I should do next, because there's a lot about this planet I have no idea about. So, catch you later, YouTube.